After a year of preparation and just 2 months before it went before the camera, the producers of RoboCop 2 replaced its director and brought in veteran Irvin Kershner.
That's it.
In a directing career going back some 30 years, it was the third time Kershner had taken a character created for an earlier film and done follow-up versions.
I wanted to extend the character. I wanted him to make choices. I wanted him to get back free will. I wanted awareness to be taken away from him and put back. And then I wanted to do something with Robo 2, and that's we call it the monster. But Robo 2 is another cyborg that's created by the corporation, which would really make Robo 1 obsolete. But Robo 1 was a cop. See, his brain comes from a policeman who had a sense of duty. And Robo 2 doesn't have that sense of duty, at least not to the community or to anyone else. And so you have a conflict, which is an emotional and almost spiritual one.
And as the director of the sequel, what about dealing with the star, the actor who has already put his stamp on the role?
The actor is just as insecure in coming into the second one as it was the first time. And in this one, this was a continuation. And the key to this one was his need for love. He loosened up as we started working, and it became a very good experience working with him. He's a very disciplined actor, and discipline is certainly necessary if you're going to be encased in a metal suit.
Every time police officer Ann Lewis sees the metallic hide of RoboCop, she really sees what once was the person of her murdered ex-partner, Murphy. Well, in RoboCop 2, there is even less of a relationship between the pair.
Sure, but it's not that kind of movie. It's an action-adventure film. It's not a story about these characters. Our relationship was introduced, and I think a lot of very strong groundwork laid for that in the first one. From my perspective as an actress, I want everyone to know more about Ann Lewis. I do a lot of homework on my characters and write a biography and have all kinds of ideas about who people are that I play, but quite often no one cares. It's a movie. To my understanding, there can never be any romance between Lewis and Murphy, as I call him. He'll always be Murphy to me. But I think that there's a very strong bond between these two people. They're partners. That, in a way, is a stronger bond than a marriage. My father was a New York City cop, and I know how he felt about his partner. So I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think anything's missing from the film. I don't think that it's a lack in the piece, that it's not there. I don't think it would be appropriate to the piece. Movies have to be brought in on a certain time limit, and generally in an action film, character will suffer.
RoboCop 2, starring Peter Weller, Nancy Allen, and directed by Irvin Kershner, opens nationwide today.